Another day of Firewood Fridays, and they just keep coming. Also, before we jump into that, if you are first time viewer, be sure to smash that subscribe button. And if you're still unsure, check out some of the past videos. If you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. Anyway, let's get into Firewood Fridays. So in this week's episode, we actually, in one of the past videos, we made our own beam out of a chainsaw mill that we did, or that we got. So we also have, obviously, all the cutoff lengths from doing that mill, or from milling our logs. So since we put in the wood stove, I don't really have a whole lot of, I guess, fire pit firewood. We usually have, you know, our friends over, stuff like that. And we have a fire ring, we have fires that way outside. So I don't really have any firewood for that. And I really don't want to dip into any of our reserve stuff, or, you know, obviously heating the house. So this was the next best thing that I came up with. It is pine, but, you know, we're not really going to be cooking over it or anything. And it's just going to be for fires outside. So this stuff's going to work perfect. And then it's not going to waste either. And a whole nother perk, it's already split, basically. It's already split in half. It does not get any easier than this. We could split these in half, but there's really no need to. This is like perfect. It's like slab wood type stuff. I mean, this will work great for the fire pit. Some of it's like, you know, rod and stuff, but there's definitely some solid parts to it. So this is so easy. This will be the quickest and easiest load of firewood I will ever do. Super easy, quick, and we got at least a night, 2, maybe 3 worth of firewood for the outdoor fire pit. So this log and those 2 logs were actually a tree right there. And as you can see, those cluster of 3 right there are all dead. So I cut this down about a month, maybe 2 months ago now, and was hoping I could use it for stuff to burn now. That didn't work out. It was way too wet. It tested way too wet. So basically I just let it lay. So at this point, you can see it is starting to crack on the end there a little bit. So that basically means it is starting to dry out, but I'm sure the whole log isn't dried out at this point. So basically what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna cut this up, split it, and we're gonna take it to our new firewood rack area, which is kind of the latest thing that we did. didn't cool down that. Really nice stuff, nice oak, good and solid, but definitely wet. This oak smells so good. It's definitely one of my favorite types of wood, smell-wise and even grain-wise, anything. Let me know in the comments section, what's your favorite smelling wood? First log is done, and it's pretty much a full load. So we'll have 2 logs left to cut, which I think we'll probably do that another day to get this load over there unloaded, stacked. This is kind of the nice thing about the four-wheeler in this cart, because the truck I can't obviously back up here. I mean, I could, but it's going to smash probably all this stuff. So this is a lot more convenient. You know, it's all right here. We're pretty much filled, at least height-wise, over to about in there roughly. So we're just about halfway, maybe a little under yet, to where we got to fill all that length yet, and then we can start our second row. This is going to hold a lot of wood. There's definitely a lot of wood here already, but in my opinion, you can't ever have enough. And this way we're going to be prepared. However, I do feel at some point you could have enough, because if you don't use it in time, it will eventually rot. It's not going to last forever. Regardless, I think we're good with where we're at. We're just going to keep chugging along and try and get this filled up, hopefully before summer, because once summer hits, then I don't know how often I'll be cutting. You know, when it's 90 degrees out, we may try and do it on some cooler days, stuff like that. But regardless, we got to get this done and get it covered, because we don't want it just getting constant rain on top of it. Anyway, so that's going to do it for this episode of Firewood Fridays. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. Check out some of the other content that's on the channel, because there's tons of other stuff. We got some other build series on there, so on and so forth. Be sure to check it out. And if you haven't done so already, I know I said it once, but I'll say it again. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, because it does help me out. As always, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.